Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Weekly Entertainment. We're back here in the amazing, cool studios of CMN TV with we've got a new set this week. Isn't this cool, ladies and gentlemen? Send us an email, care of the website, and let us know what you think of the new sets. If there's any changes or anything of that matter you'd like to see. But we have a very special guest coming in today. Well, she's not coming in; she's calling in. It's Amy from All Day Buffet, and we're gonna talk to her about her adventures in the world of food. So stay tuned, and that's gonna be exciting and hopefully insightful, and we'll see where it goes. Well, we have a new segment I'd like to roll out. Let's see the picture. Here it is. So this is Weekly Entertainment Celebrity Lookalikes. There we go. All right. Celebrities that look like other people that look like celebrities. And there I am. And unfortunately, that actually does kind of look like me. Well, okay. Apparently, there's this, around Easter, this movie came out. It was on, I guess it was on one of the pay cable networks. I'm a brokey broke, so I can't afford cable. I just have your basic, TV antenna. But I don't watch TV that much, as big of a geek as I am. But the show called The Bible, I haven't seen this show, but apparently the character of Satan, they cast somebody who looks a lot like President Obama. Can we see? There we go. I mean, yeah, there's some resemblance there, and I guess this caused a big hoopla. People saying, "Oh, they're tearing down Obama. He looks like the devil," and I think it could be just coincidence. I myself haven't seen the show, so if you guys have seen it, drop me an email and let me know. I think Obama looks more like the Vulcan Tuvok on Star Trek Voyager. Can we see that? I think this is more of a resemblance than that guy. We should. There we go. There he is. There's Obama, and there's Tuvok from Star Trek Voyager, played by Tim Russ. See, there we go. Awesome. Okay, and that was our segment, Celebrity Lookalikes. All right. Now, moving on to other celebrity-related news. Justin Bieber has been in the news quite a bit, and apparently his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend now, Selena Gomez, has had some really horrible things she's been saying about him. About his manhood, as I think that's the only way I can put this. Basically, she said she compared his manhood to pieces of penne pasta and shapes you'd find in cereal. Well, that has prompted General Mills to come out with a new cereal called Bieber Bits. Can we take? There it is. Hey, look at that. It's Bieberific even in milk. Hey. And okay, folks, turns out I have an actual sample of this cereal right here, and let's see if this can compare to. I don't know if I even want to. Hey, it really is Bieberific, folks. Okay, well, this is all the time we have for this segment, and we're gonna come back with one more segment, and we're gonna meet with our guest, Amy from All Day Buffet, and I'm going to enjoy my Bieber bits, shaped like Justin Bieber's. Well, we'll be back. All right, and we are back with Weekly Entertainment. Welcome back to the show, everyone. We have a very interesting call-in guest today. We have Amy from All Day Buffet. Amy, how are you? And welcome to the show.
Oh, good. I'm okay. It would be nice if it was a little sunnier out today, but that's all right.
Yeah, it's a little dark and dreary out today, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And this weather definitely gives me arthritis.
Arthritis, really. Now, how much have you eaten today so far? Because I know you're a enthusiast of food, and you love buffets and wherever they have huge, massive quantities of food. So tell us, what have you eaten so far?
So far today, I have hit up the dollar menu at McDonald's.
The dollar menu.
I've had a dollar coffee and 4 sausage biscuits.
Okay.
I like to keep it light in the morning just to get my appetite going. I really go full throttle once the afternoon hits.
Full throttle, huh?
The best buffets that I enjoy are definitely the Golden Corral.
Oh, okay.
I really love that because of the variety and the accessibility for my hover round. And I also love Big Boys.
Big Boy.
Big Boys has an excellent breakfast buffet. And also the VSW Hall, all you can eat fish Fridays, Slamma Bama. Best in the world.
I'll have to check that out. Now, from what I understand, you are a larger woman. From what I've gathered.
Yes, I am large, but you know what? I fit in. You know, more and more people are large, and you know, people don't look and stare as much as they used to. It's actually quite of accomplishment, I think. And if you look in other cultures, like certain African tribes, that means that you're wealthy if you're heavy. So you know what?
It's
I'm
true.
rich.
That's true. That's very true. If you don't mind me asking, what is it? What is your weight? If you can, if you don't mind telling us, I know a woman never tells, but if you could tell us a little bit about yourself and your body type, that would help us get a picture of what you look like.
Okay, well, I'm 5'11", and I weigh 348 pounds. Last
Okay.
time I was weighed in at the doctor's, that was about a week and a half ago.
Okay.
I go in for monthly checkups. I've had some heart problems.
Oh, I'm
I have
sorry.
some slight arrhythmias, and I've had one stent put in. I'm 31 years old, and I'm on blood pressure medication and certain other things. So yeah, I do get weighed, and I did lose 4 pounds.
Oh, four
I don't know
pounds.
how, but I did.
Wow. Okay. That's quite an accomplishment. I mean, now are you actively trying to lose weight? Because I know it can be tough, especially with your medical conditions. I know I can even be considered overweight. I'm 5'9", and I weigh about three not three, 200 and about 211 pounds. And yeah, I'm actively I run, I try to work out, and but I also suffer from severe asthma, which it makes it really hard. And with your health problems, do you find it hard to actively work out?
Yes, I find it very hard. In
Okay.
fact, I've lost all motivation to even walk.
It's
You know, anytime I go to the
wow.
store now, I just immediately go towards the cart. I
Oh,
really find it hard to move all this weight around. I've had several foot surgeries because my feet cannot support this weight,
oh my
and
God.
I keep getting foot breaks at least, I'd say, an average once a year, where the doctor has to re-break my foot, and then I'm in a cast, so
Oh
it's
my
really hard for me
God.
to work out.
I'm sorry to hear that. I do notice that a lot when I'm out shopping. If I go to, say Meijer or Walmart, I see a lot of people riding those carts, and I sometimes I think to myself, those people could probably walk. Um, is it out of laziness, or is it just a lack of motivation? Because you'd think these people could, maybe they could use the exercise of walking around the store. So you could probably walk yourself, but yet you choose to ride in these those shop carts or whatever they're called.
Yes, it's a form of a hover round. They go about, I'd say, roughly 3 miles per hour.
Oh, okay.
And one of the main reasons I choose to ride one is because if I stand too long, it really hurts my feet,
Ah.
and also, to me, it just makes me feel like I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost riding on this. You know,
Uh
I
huh.
don't have to have eye contact with people. I'm at a lower level. I'm not at a standing level, and people
Ah.
usually just ignore you and move out of the way. And I've grown accustomed to that, and I can go about my business and shop in peace.
I see. That's a very interesting outlook on that. Okay, why don't you take us through a regular day for yourself? Because a lot of people don't know what goes on in the life of somebody who is now. Would you consider yourself morbidly obese?
Yes, I would, because
Okay.
I'm on Social Security disability. There's no way I could work with
Okay.
this condition, and I am morbidly obese. I spend a lot of my time inside. When I do go out, it is to get food. I get a lot of food delivered to me.
Oh.
Um,
Okay.
I have SNAP benefits, and I can run through the $200 a month that I get easily in 2 weeks.
Wow.
I compensate my income by doing various things around for other people, like For example, I'll do some computer work and
Oh.
writing because I do have an associate's degree in English.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
Cool.
so I try to use that, and I write like internet ads that I found on Craigslist. But other than that, I have no income, and I find that it's easy for me just to stay inside. I like to look outside at birds, and I move around. I have my bed in my living room.
You do?
In like one area. I watch a lot of reality TV, and I like to watch cooking shows, even though I don't really cook. Uh, I try to go out and socialize. I do go to the bars often, and people do enjoy me. I go to Downriver. I go to Detroit. I try to go out because I do have some young, hip friends, but, I try not to let people make a mockery of me. Instead,
Well, sure.
I want to be one with people.
Wow, that's very, very insightful. Now, which also brings up another point. Okay, you like to go out and mingle, and I'm sure this is on the minds of everyone watching. What is your love life like? Are you seeing anyone right now?
Well, I was seeing someone, and that relationship lasted roughly 6 months. I think it's funny because people do ask me, how do you have sex? Or
Right, exactly.
how do you meet people? And actually, there's quite a few people that have a fetish for women my size. They enjoy taking me out. It's usually thinner men.
Really? Okay.
Your types that probably were picked on in high school. That's my guess.
Okay.
Just like me. And they really enjoy the attention of a larger woman. They enjoy the sex. They enjoy watching me eat. And I enjoy the attention as well. And not all the time is it sexual. A lot of times I just go out with these men and they just enjoy watching me eat.
Wow, that's
But it's always thin men.
always thin men.
I don't know why, but thin men love me.
Because that was going to be my next question. Does it seem like larger men prefer you, or thin men? But it seems like it looks like skinny guys are the type that seem to go for you the most. Wow, that's
right.
That's
because
interesting.
I've had larger men before. It gets too competitive.
Oh, competitive.
It's easier for a smaller man to maneuver around this body and really enjoy it.
Okay, now
Because I can't really move.
I see. Now, being as delicate as we possibly can be, because this is, on basic cable, your sex life, how does a larger woman do the deed? And
Well, it's pretty easy. Just like any other person, you get turned on,
right,
and one thing leads to another. For me, one of the differences, I'm not as flexible as most. I find it hard to lift up my torso.
Okay.
And do certain things that most people can do. I'm always on the bottom. That's what you're getting at. But it also makes it fun because I can rotate to the left or the right.
Aha.
And, there's a lot of me to love, and there's men out there that have loved me, and I've enjoyed it. So be it if it's a one-night stand or a monthly fling. I take it as I can get it.
Well, that's great. I think that's wonderful. It seems like you're a very strong, confident woman who's okay with herself. I think that's a very strong, positive message there for everyone out there. Now, when you go out, so from the research that I've done, they actually do have clubs geared towards larger people. Have you attended any of these?
No, I haven't, because, just like any other club, that's geared towards any other group,
right.
I feel like that would alienate me, and I don't want to be alienated.
Okay, so you basically just want to be like everyone else and just, go to the regular clubs and do normal things instead of being corralled into this one area where
right.
everyone's going to be exactly like you or has the same type of interests. Okay.
Right. And
That makes sense.
I would have no interest in that because I'm not a cattle, and I don't want to be corralled like one. I'm a human being. I'm big, and so be it. I can't change my situation,
No.
but I can accept who I am and live my life as normal as possible.
Well, that's a very, very positive point. Now, when you do go out, why don't you give us some beauty tips for a larger woman? Where do you shop for clothes? So maybe some of our larger viewers out there can find some stylish outfits.
Well, with the internet being
Okay.
what it is now,
Okay.
I found that it's really easy to go on plus size sites like Cato Plus and things like that
Oh, all right.
and order your clothes online. You know, if they don't fit, you can ship them back. You have privacy, and it saves a larger person the embarrassment of going out into shopping venues and being stared out. Because
Ah.
you definitely stick out like a sore thumb when you're as large as me in a shopping mall.
Hmm. Okay. But I know the malls there are stores at the mall for women like yourself, such as Lane Bryant comes to mind. There's one that's geared more towards younger women, though. I forgot the name of it. It's something like Inferno or something like that, where it's kind of like a hot topic for.
Right.
Yeah, I can't think of the name right now.
Yeah, those places are okay, but they have really good alternate things on the internet.
Okay.
And like I said, you have the privacy.
Right. Okay. Okay. Wow. That's very interesting. And so tell us about beauty tips. Are you into makeup or dyeing your hair and things like that when you go out? So why don't you give us
I
some
do
tips
enjoy
there?
dyeing my hair. I sometimes put highlights in it and things
Okay.
like that.
Very nice.
I wear makeup, but I don't wear it to look like, a mademoiselle.
Yeah.
I only wear
Yeah.
it just to, hide a few bags under my eyes if I didn't get good sleep, and maybe a few eyeshadow to match my blouse,
Okay.
things like that. I'm a lady. I like
Exactly.
to look
Exactly.
beautiful. I'll put some lip gloss on, but I don't like to wear lipstick per se because I really don't want the attention to be on my lips and because I eat a lot. Hey, the lipstick will wear off as it is.
Well,
So
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
want to be eating my lipstick.
Yeah, there's extra calories in that. Now, which brings up another point. I know you talked about your breakfast, which gets you going, and you said it kicks into overdrive later on in the day. What do you have for lunch?
For lunch, I typically either do two hot and readies, and then I can do that. I do that at least roughly about 3 times per week. It's cheap. It's 10 in tax.
Okay,
I get 2 large pizzas. I grate on those.
two
I
large
also eat a
pizzas.
bunch of chips. I really love Pringles. I could eat a couple sleeves of those a day. I usually
Wow,
eat about half a loaf of bread.
half
I
a
eat a
loaf of
lot
bread.
of lunch meats, things like that to kind of fill in the snacks. I know most people, a sandwich is a meal, but to me, it's a snack. I can't help it. I get hungry all the time, and when I get hungry, my blood sugar drops, and I just feel irritable. And food satisfies me. To me, food makes me high, and I'm going to eat as much of it as possible. I do hit up the Golden Corral on the weekends.
Okay,
Fridays, I do my annual little fish fry at the local VFW hall.
that's right. You did
Everyone
mention
there
that.
knows me. It's really nice. I feel warm and welcome, and there's other buffet lovers such as myself.
Well, that's good.
When I go to places like the Golden Corral, there's people like me that I see. Sometimes I'll see people larger than me. So I
Wow,
really don't feel out of place. So I like attending these places because I'm not alone.
fascinating. Um, Now you say you order out quite a bit too. What do you usually order out for? You mentioned two large pizzas. Is that two large pizzas for lunch, or
Yeah, well, that's a typical lunch that I like to get, or I'll hit up the dollar menu. I can get $10 menu items if you order right from McDonald's. You can get a
right?
couple McDoubles and a couple 4-piece nugget deals, and they have some, the ice cream cone and the two for $1 apple pies, and you have a variety there. For $10. That's if I'm going out. Now, if I
Right.
order out, I usually like to get Domino's or Dolly's Pizza. Those are
Oh,
my two favorites.
okay.
It's convenient and it's pretty. It's a solid pizza. They bring it to you. When I order out, I like the deep dish. I love meat lovers. I really am not a vegetable person.
Oh, I
Hate
know.
greens.
Yeah, me too.
I love Thai food. I get Thai food ordered out a lot. Thai food is probably my favorite ethnic food.
Oh, okay.
Probably the only one I eat. Of course, I go to Chinese buffets sometimes, but my problem with Chinese buffets, and I'm saying it now, I don't know if I'm alone here, but I've been kicked out of two.
You
And
have?
I don't know what it is. Yes.
Wow.
I've been kicked out of two. And, that's embarrassing. So, I kind of shy away from the Chinese buffets. They give me the stink eye.
Now, was it
And
for...
it's not user-friendly.
No.
They have narrow aisles, and you're so packed in, and just not user-friendly at all.
Now, you say you got kicked out of 2 Chinese buffets. Why were you thrown out?
Well, one time, I was with another one of my friends that's
Okay.
quite large, named
Okay.
Jeremy.
Okay.
And he's probably about 275. I'm a little bit heavier than he is. And
Yeah.
we were just joking around saying, hey, let's see how many plates we can eat. Well, between both of us, we must have got up to like 5 plates
Oh, my God.
before the manager, the owner, or whatever, probably the owner, came up to us and said, you done. And I said, excuse me? This is all you can eat. She said, you done. You had enough food. So, naturally, my friend Jeremy tried to argue about the bill and say, well, then we're not paying. And I was like, forget it. I paid and we left. But it was quite embarrassing. People were looking around and
Oh, I can
smirking
imagine.
and laughing. And, I didn't need that. And another time, this was like, say a year and a half ago when I went to go visit my sister in the UP, I hit up a Chinese buffet there.
Oh.
Same thing happened. I ate too much. And there you go. They said, you're done. So I don't know. I guess I was probably eating into their profits.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you were literally eating into their profits. But it says the sign said all you can eat. So they, I can almost see a lawsuit there. Have you thought about that?
No, I haven't, because I'm sure there's some type of clause. Maybe
Yeah.
they're the little asterisk they have by the all you can eat. Who knows? And to me, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
If I was ever to do a lawsuit, it would be like discrimination or something like that.
Exactly.
Those are the good ones that people like myself find, but I'm not much of a suing type. I don't need
Yeah.
that.
Yep. Now, this actually brings up another point, another question I had for you. It seems like you've run into discrimination at restaurants, but have you ever had a problem at getting on a plane or at the movies because of the small seats? Have you ever run into that situation?
Well, that's a great question. When I go to the movies, I usually bring a hover round.
Okay.
That way I get the preferred seating in the handicap section.
Aha,
And I usually
okay.
like to go Tuesdays at MJR theaters, just to let people know. They have free refills on popcorn and pop.
Oh,
So I
excellent.
can just park myself back and forth and have mini servings of that Tuesdays. That's right, people. And then also on the airplanes, I've had run into some problems. I haven't yet been charged for a double seat, but I know that whenever I sit next to someone, they are really, really annoyed, and I can tell with their body language and turned off because I pour into their seat.
Ah.
And, so be it. I usually wear it depends. This is kind of embarrassing, but when I fly, because I find it really hard for me to get in and out of the small airplane restrooms.
Oh, that's
So I find
right.
that's the only way that I can control any bladder urges on a long flight.
Wow. Well, Amy, unfortunately, we're almost out of time here with this segment. I'd like to thank you for joining us on the show, and You seem like a really strong, positive person, and we wish you the best of luck and the best of health as well. We would love to have you back on the show. Maybe you can do a regular thing where you can talk about buffets and food for us if you'd like to.
I would love to anytime. Anything that I can do to raise awareness and education to people and bring insight to life, I would be glad to, because the more people know, the more they grow. But just don't grow like me.
Exactly. Wow. Thank you so much for joining us. Is there anything you'd like to plug? Do you have a website if anyone wants to get in touch with you or anything?
Well, you know what? They can add me on my Facebook. It's,
Okay.
All Day Buffet.
Okay.
And it's under Detroit, Michigan, All Day Buffet.
All right, and we'll get that up on the screen later on for all of our viewers. And again, Amy, thank you so much. That's All Day Buffet, ladies and gentlemen, and we can't thank you enough for joining us. And we hope you taught everyone out there and gave everyone some insight as to what it's like to be a larger person. I know I was there myself. There was a time when I weighed over 300 pounds too, and I'm down to 200 now, and that's a huge accomplishment for me. And it can be tough. There are some health benefits to losing weight. I don't have my asthma isn't as bad, and I don't have acid reflux. So there are a lot of benefits, and we wish you the best of health too.
Well, thank you. You know, maybe someday a miracle will come upon me, and maybe Dr. Oz will want to intervene. But you know, until then, I'm just going to live my life as it is.
Well, I think that's wonderful. Thank you, Amy, and take care, and we wish you the best of luck.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, that was Amy from All Day Buffet, ladies and gentlemen. What a great positive message it is for people, especially those of you out there who are struggling with obesity. We hope you have taken a lot from this episode, and maybe you can apply some of her positive messages into your own life. Like I said to her, I've been there myself, and I know it can be tough. And if you'd like to get in touch with Amy, either send us an email, care of the website, that's weeklyentertainment.org. It's right there up on the screen. And we're going to put her Facebook address up there for you in just a few minutes when we come back from this next segment. And we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with my closing segment. All right. Okay, and welcome back, folks. Again, we'd like to thank Amy from All Day Buffet. Look her up on Facebook. You know, she brought up a lot of interesting points, and I think the most important thing is we cannot judge. Each of us has our own way of doing things, and we all live our lives differently, and it may be different from the way you live your lives. And I don't think it is our place to judge how other people live their lives. And that's my final thought for the day. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.